I know it's a bit gloomy, it's a bit rainy, but Filipinos as we are, I know we're not made out of paper, no? Okay, and we are very resilient when it comes to this kind of situations, no? So I would like to welcome everyone to Rooted Resilience, Future Feast of Filipino Flavors. This is a unique celebration where tradition meets innovation and resilience becomes a feast for all. So for this morning, we gather to witness the brilliance of our CHE students. They're here as they transform the humble root crops into culinary masterpieces that showcase creativity, sustainability, and the enduring strength of Filipino food culture. Okay? But may I first ask kung nag-breakfast ba kayong lahat? No? Alright, sige lang. Energy check, no? Okay? When I say rooted, you say resilience, okay? Okay ba yun? Just to check your energy level. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Rooted? Resilience. One more time. Rooted? Resilience. Okay, so what more kung nag-breakfast pa yan, no? Baka umaalingaw na yan sa lakas. Okay. Alright, so I take it that you have already assembled with your group, no? And as I am seeing right now, you are already together with your team members, correct? All right. So I'll just give a few briefing and reminders of regarding the mechanics, how the competition will go. Nabuksan nyo ba yung mga emails ninyo last night or early this morning? I sent out the 10 Commandments. Okay. They to the benefit of the judges, no, they were already pre-oriented, pre-brief, so that what we'll be giving out today will just be short reminders of what to do and what to observe during the cooking competition. All right, so first up, and this is non-negotiable, okay? Food safety is paramount and should be observed during the course of food preparation and service. So you have to be in your correct PPE, okay? So by that, I would mean a full-face apron, a chef's jacket, or if you have laboratory gown, okay, that will also do. What else? Your hairnet, okay, and a cap. So if you have a cap, be sure to have a hairnet beneath it, okay? It's not enough that you're just wearing your cap, okay? You have to have a hairnet underneath or beneath that, okay? And then a spit guard, or if you don't have that, face mask will do. Okay? So I see that most of you already suited up. Okay? So the theme of this competition is anchored on the use of root crops as your champion ingredient. Okay? So this was made clear during the orientation also. So you are to use at least one root crop as the main ingredient of your dish. Okay? So if you choose to use 2 or 3 or 4, then it's up to you. But the bare minimum is 1 root crop. Okay? Each team, all teams are given time for mise en place, so that will depend on our program flow. But come 9 o'clock, we will start the cooking proper, okay? So you're given 1 hour to prepare the dishes for the judges. So after 1 hour, you should be able to plate the 3 dishes for our judges, okay? And then the remaining 30 minutes will be used to complete your table for the tasting audience. So the 30 portions that you're giving out to your audience later, that you will have to finish until 10:30. Okay? So starting 10:30, we will be sending in our members of the tasting audience. Okay? And they will be also judging your dish for the special award, which is the Popular Choice Award. Okay? But as for the judges, they will be the one to determine who will win the competition. Okay? All right, so any questions so far? Questions? Or do you have any violent reactions? Questions? Any clarifications with the rules? Again, inulit namin, food safety is of the essence, okay? So the judges will be on the lookout for any practices that would violate food safety practices, and they will have major, this will incur major deductions on your score, okay? All right. So at this point, let this be my honor to introduce our esteemed panel of judges. So ngayon is steam. Baka later, steamed na. Pasiyawan. Okay? Because they will also be given time to visit you on the other side, to check in with you. All right. So first up, she's the current director of the UP Diliman Office for Initiatives in Culture and the Arts, and assistant professor at the Department of Anthropology. Her expertise lies in linguistic and socio-cultural anthropology, human movement, and performance. So let us all put our hands together for Assistant Professor Monica Fides Amada Santos. Morning po. All right. Our next judge, I believe he needs no further introductions, no? But nonetheless, it's my job to introduce him. Okay, he is a painter, a sculptor, a restorator, a food columnist, and celebrated author of Culinaria, Linamnam, and The Ultimate Filipino Adobo. He introduced sisig to the late Anthony Bourdain. So, anyone of you knows who Anthony Bourdain is? Okay? Yeah, may his soul rest in peace, no? And this judge had the opportunity to meet with this food icon back then, okay? And he was the one who introduced our infamous sisig to this celebrity chef, okay? So this helped bring Filipino cuisine to the world stage. Okay, let's put our hands together for Chef Cloud Tayag. And last, she is an artist, and let this be my transition to her as one who will share her personal journey na rin, okay? So para hindi na doble yung aking introduction, I am introducing her last. No? Okay, so she's the artist, designer, a writer, and an educator, currently based at the UNSW Sydney School of Art and Design, a multi-diasporic artist who has lived in 10 countries. You might want to say a short story about that later also. She integrates molecular biology, fine art, and interaction design to create interdisciplinary artworks on environmental and planetary issues. So without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Yang. So, Dr. Catherine Yang, may we hear an inspiring story from you?
Hi guys, can you hear me well? There's a PowerPoint presentation in the kitchen. I'm gonna move it over here. Are you okay, camera guy? Okay. Hi, my name is Catherine Sarah Young. You can call me Catherine. I am an alumna, first of all, of UP Diliman. I graduated in molecular biology and biotech, MBB, back when MBB was still in Albert Hall. Do the math, how old am I? All right. I'm an artist as well, and also a designer. For the past decade or so, I've been working on climate change and our environmental futures, and I've been doing this for a very long time, and very happy to bring this here. I feel like this is kind of like my homecoming show, so thank you, Dean Shirley, for the opportunity. Thank you, Monica, and hello, Chef. Big fan of her Netflix show, in case you don't remember. Anyway, so one of the projects I've been doing is Future Feast. It's a collaboration with chefs like you to design dishes for the future. Because the future is a little bleak, but we're gonna try for it not to be, which is why we are using our creativity and all of our disciplines to put our heads together to be able to design better futures for all of us. Next, please. So I have a lot of things to do in climate change, a lot of different art objects and so on. Some of them you might be able to see in the different shows that we have for our collaboration called Diliman Dreams. Planetary Improvisations in a critical age. And you guys will be improvising, yeah? That's what the root crops are for, because if there's anything that's resilient, it would be the kamote and the gabi of the world, okay? Next, please. So I see myself kind of like as a scientist and an artist and a designer. So instead of just being in a lab, I kind of see the world as a lab. You are in a lab where we are always testing and figuring out ways to get ourselves out of the mess that we are in. Next, please. So I was gonna talk about a lot of different projects, but I've been running something called the Apocalypse Project since 2013. What happened in 2013? Super typhoon? Yes, thank you. So back in the day, people were wondering what is climate change, how is climate different from weather, why is the Philippines always hit with a lot of typhoons? And that got me thinking as to how different climate impacts are in different parts of the world. Why is it raining here so much, but it's very dry in other places? Yeah. So I've been doing this in different countries, different places. We're talking Uganda, the Amazon, the U.S., Singapore, and so on. Next, please. In Sydney, I actually teach in our Master of Design program where I mentor students like you, where their thesis projects are set in the UN SDGs. We all know what they are, the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Next, please. So, I'm here for 3 weeks. I am in week 3, and we got a lot to do, and we are here now. Yeah. For rooted resilience. This is my term break, so after this I gotta teach again. But very happy to have a bunch of interdisciplinary projects, collaborations. I kind of feel that my work is not just mine alone anymore, but also opening it up to everyone else, because the climate crisis is everyone's business. Next, please. One of the things that we did recently is an exhibition called The Weighing of the Heart. So I cast the ashes of the bushfires of Australia, where I'm based, into human heart sculptures. But at the same time, there are also 3 hearts here made from the ashes of the Dagohoy fire earlier this year. So the idea here is that we have a space to grieve and to heal from our traumas, but at the same time also have a way for all of us to talk about all of these crises. How are you feeling? How are you all feeling? With all the typhoons that we've been having. It's very sad, right? So I think art and design has this opportunity to be able to create these spaces for us to heal and to think and to improvise for better futures. Next, please. You can also write what's weighing you down on a heart, on a taka heart. And then OICA is going to weigh them all towards the end of the show, okay? Like literally weigh how heavy is the heart of the UP Diliman community. Next, please. So, and we are here, Future Feast. One of the things that really astounds me in food is that it's such a creative medium where everyone can relate to, because we're all eating, okay? So can anyone tell me, it's actually here, but what these look like? Okay, there are things that we probably didn't think of eating before, but might need to eat in the future, such as insects. Yeah. In this set of images here, this photo is a photo of a hamburger made of. Take a wild guess. It's made of worm meat. Yes, vermiculture. Yeah, so what else? We're talking insects like crickets, locusts, grasshoppers are very yummy, mealworms are very proteinaceous. Who here has eaten an insect? Who here has eaten an insect accidentally? It's protein, it's very light, right? But many cultures around the world are also have been eating insects for yes, exactly. Or in Korea, for example, they eat something called bundegi, the silkworm. Yep. So because during the war, when food was very scarce, yes. So this idea of what are we going to eat when in the future climate change has decimated a lot of crops, it's very difficult to get anything, it's very expensive to get anything, what are we going to eat, right? So I think that's a very basic premise, very basic question that we all need to grapple with. Next, please. So with this, I would like to invite you. We are so excited to eat everything that you're going to be cooking. So I'm also excited to see what this, the latest generation of UP scholars are going to be cooking. So are you ready to cook? Yes, because we're ready to eat. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Catherine Young, for such an inspiring sharing of your passion and advocacy. If you indulge, this reminds me also of a time in my childhood when my mother would bring locust at home. Luto na siya, no? It's really very tasty, very good. So we use it as a snack, or sometimes as a viand or rice. Okay. I take it that Dr. Yang also has a passion project, which is Project Apocalypse. Is that correct? Okay. But maybe you would want to. Where can they catch you? More of your more of this project.
Okay. So this feature feed is part of like the Apocalypse Project series.
Yes.
We've got a lot of different types of projects. Like the weighing of the heart is part of it. So if you just want to head on to Vincent's after the break, yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. By the way, when you say apocalypse, it's not really that doesn't really connote the end of the world. No, it's more of a revelation. Okay, of the times, the contemporary times. No, which in this case, the climate change that we are facing. Okay. So before we begin, let me walk you through to just very briefly to the criteria for judging. Okay. So more than just the dish to be presented, each team's performance will be evaluated in so many aspects. Okay? So first up, creativity and innovation. This will account for 20% of your total score. This would refer to the originality of the concept. That goes for your recipes. Creative integration of root crops and innovative use of ingredients. And let's add in the mix how you are going to present that in each of your tables. Okay? And then second, effective use of root crops. That would also account 20%. Okay, effective highlighting of root crops as the star ingredient and appropriateness to the dish concept. So it has also to come together. No, it's not just putting there just for the sake na we have the root crops there. Okay, so whatever you put there should go together with all the components you put in the dish. Okay. Next, cultural relevance and storytelling. This would be 15%. Connection to Filipino culinary heritage. Alignment with the theme, rooted resilience, future feast of Filipino flavors. Another 15% for nutritional value. So we also have to look out for that. Okay? Balance of nutrients, consideration for assigned vulnerable group. Okay? And health promoting qualities of your dish. And lastly, or second to the last, presentation and plating would also be another 15%. Okay, this would refer to the visual appeal, cleanliness, portioning, and creativity in plating design. And last, taste and overall flavor. This is the last 15% of your entire score. So this will tell us the harmony of flavors, texture, aroma, and overall palatability of your dish. Okay, so each criterion will be evaluated on a scale of 1 to 10. So we've already given out the scoring sheets to the judges. So for each criterion, okay, they are to rate this in a scale of 1 to 10 para mas madali. Okay, and each criteria has its different weight. So we will be computing for the weight eventually. Okay. Now, very important thing to remember: for every action that breaks food safety rule, this will incur a 1-point deduction. Okay? So the perfect score here is 10. So let's just say you got a score of 9. But the judges were able to see that you were not using gloves during plating. Okay? Or during service. So that 9 can just become 8. Laking bagay nun. Okay? So you have to be very, very mindful when it comes to food safety. Okay? We cannot compromise on that. All right? So, any questions? Any questions? All right. So, we will now give you time to do your mise en place. Okay, from here moving forward. What time is it now? Time is it? 8:56. 4 minutes for mise en place. No, right. Sige. We'll give you 15 minutes, okay, because our schedule was na-push back a bit, no? Okay, because of probably the weather. But we'll give you 15 minutes to do your mise en place, okay? And after 15 minutes comes the cooking proper. Okay, so you are given 1 hour to do the 3 dishes that are your judges, that our judges will evaluate. Okay, and then for the remaining 30 minutes, you finish your table and the tasting portions. Okay, is that clear? All right. So, judges, do you have any other words to share? Wala na? Yes, Dean? Apo? Yeah, 1 dish per group lang po. 1 dish lang. Apo. All right. Yeah, before I forget, no, for the tasting audience, so you might be curious as to how they will judge your dish, no. So we will be giving them marbles, no. Okay, marbles, jolens. All right. So whatever dish they would choose, they would leave this on your table. And then we will count whoever gets the most marbles at the end of judging. Whoever gets the most marbles will get to win Popular Choice Award. Okay? But the one who will win this competition, we will leave that to the wisdom of our judges. Okay? All right. Any questions? Any questions? All right. So if we don't have any questions, may I direct everyone to the other room. So we will be doing the food prep there. Again, be in your PPE. Okay? Be in your PPE if you are to also witness the performance in the other room. Okay? So, at the very least, have a hairnet. Hairnet kayo. Okay? Yeah, okay na yan. Okay? 15 minutes for the mise en place, then wait for my cue before we start. Okay? can we just take a moment to immerse ourselves in the beauty that is before us, okay? So from this point, each team will be given 2 minutes to present their dish and the story that goes behind what they are presenting to you, okay? So if you have any questions with regard to the story, the ingredients, the process, this will be a very good time, okay? All right. Okay. Okay na po.
Behind the table.
Okay. Ayan. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, so is everyone ready now? Okay, so we'll start with the group here. Team Labong. Okay. Team Labong, you're given 2 minutes to present your dish. Start na po. Sorry.
We are Team Labong or Labong. What we have before you guys here today is ginataang gabi. Originally, we were supposed to use takway, yun yung ugat ng gabi, though it's quite hard to source it right now. So, yeah, this is our rendition. What changed? So, the ginataang gabi stays the same, as you can see. We cooked some pork using some Indian spices, some turmeric, chili powder, cumin. And then we made use of dahon ng sayote, because I saw it walking around the market and it looked really pretty. Yeah, dahon ng sayote. And we have squash blossom, which surprisingly is in season right now and I really like it. So, backstory of this dish. My dad grew up in Mindanao and his parents were from Pampanga and Mindanao. Dad would always tell me about the dishes Lolo and Lola would make. And sadly, hindi ko na naabutan, but I guess through my cooking, I'm trying to connect back with them. Mahilig ako maggata, kaya ako pinili yung ginataang Gabi. And unironically, my name is Gabi. So, yeah. I don't know, I like to cook food that tastes good and isn't that pretentious, you know? And let's see when you guys taste. So yeah, that's all. And
right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gabi. Our judges, do you have any questions for the group?
Ginataan something that is part of your
Yeah, I would say sa bahay, si mom palagi nagluluto ng gata. Kahit anong gata. So, ako mahilig ako sa gata dahil doon. And ako na palagi nagaluto ng gata whenever we would cook.
Where's your mother from?
Galing po siyang Marinduque.
Marinduque.
Torrijos.
Maganda rin ang Marinduque.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, yun.
How did you feel when you were cooking?
Felt at home. I mean, I always cook gata. So parang, yun na lang yun eh. So, I don't know, I would say, hindi naman siya parang second nature siya, but it feels at home when I cook it. Parang, it feels natural, you know? Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I guess the OA or competition style thing that I did is I filtered the sauce and I strained it. Put xanthan gum and nitrous charged it.
Put what?
Nitrous charged it.
Nitrous.
Nitrous. Yung sa whipped cream. Alam mo yung ginaganyan na. Yeah. Just something nice to change the texture. Yeah.
You mean siroku?
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Ano ito?
That's the pork.
Huh?
pork.
Pork. Yeah.
Parang pork chop. Liempo.
Yeah.
Pork chop kanina. Tama ba?
Parang pork chop. Yun yung meron.
And yung ibang ingredients, are they also meaningful to you? Yung pagdagdag mo ng squash blossom? And
A few semesters back, I used squash blossoms in like a pasta competition, and I just wanted to revisit it and do it properly now. So yeah.
All right. Okay, we do the tasting later. We'll just breeze through the stories first and their stories. Okay? So next up, we have Team Himbabao. All right. Are you ready?
So what we have for you today is Pilo Pilo or Pilopilo. It's a rendition on Bilo Bilo, the usual Filipino ginataang Bilo Bilo, thus the different colors. But here we reinvented it into something more savory. So the root crop that we used are kamote and ube. And then what you see here is actually gnocchi. So gnocchi is actually more often done with potatoes. However, potatoes are not really endemic in the Philippines, and what are endemic is sweet potatoes. So this is actually a call back to home. So how we envision this is a savory bilo-bilo. So what you'll see here is actually gnocchi and kare-kare. So growing up, I have a lot of food allergies, and that's why I suggested it with my group to make kare-kare with something that I'm allowed with. So I'm actually allergic to soy and peanuts. That's why our kare-kare is made of cashew. So ayun, bilo-bilo is enjoyed in rainy days, but sometimes during rainy days, you would want something that is savory. That's why we made savory bilo-bilo. And there's also mangoes, sigarilyas, and sitaw, which are usually paired with kare-kare. So I think that's all I can say about our dish. But it is also more sustainable since we also use tofu. And the only meat portion of our dish is actually the broth. So it's only chicken broth. And everything here is plant-based.
Okay. All right. Do our judges have any questions for our Team Himbabao?
I like the idea that aside from it being plant-based, the idea of also incorporating possible yung allergies, yung mga medical, how we evolve as humans, di ba? So, nag-iiba na rin kasing constitution ng katawan ng mga tao ngayon. We do notice that a lot of people are developing physical aversion, I guess. Parang, di ba? More allergies. So, yung thoughtfulness din nun, no? I really appreciate that. And wow, interesting yung savory na bilo-bilo.
I love the sustainability aspect. I love your personal story and how you took your allergies and did something very empowering with it. Have you tasted it? How does it taste?
It's more of, if kare-kare is capital kare-kare, this is lowercase kare-kare, so kare-kare.
Low-key kare-kare.
But it does have the flavor profile of kare-kare, the nutty, creamy aspect without actually adding cream. So it doesn't have cream. So this is actually, we made our own cashew butter. So that's what we use as a base for our kare-kare along with broth that we made as well.
But you're okay with cashew? Yeah, and just sharing with everybody an actual experience. My niece is super allergic with any nuts. Okay, but she loves kare-kare. And then allergic din siya sa shrimp. Again, this is in consistence with what I'm saying about in defining Philippine cuisine. So it leaves a lot of room for interpretation. Kasi nga, the dish that you made conforms to the maker on what is available, what is affordable, what is, what is sustainable. At the same time, yung say sustainable na yun is by choice. But the thing is like, kung may allergies ka, or even like religious restriction, for example. What I'm saying is, I did her kare-kare without any nuts. She is fine with, anong tawag nila, squash seeds? Kalabasa seeds. Pumpkin seeds, yes, sorry. Pumpkin seeds. And exactly, I put it in a blender. So nandun yung suggestive ko, yung color orange ng atsuete. She's fine with that. And then ginisa ko gumawa ko ng vegan bagoong, alamang. Supposedly vegan, no? Meaning plant-based. You know how, this will be, mark this. You can do this in the future, lalo na yung mga food tech, how to preserve it, sell it in bottles, a vegan bagoong, grated coconut, yung kinutkod na nyog, tutusta mong gano'n hanggang mag-light brown. So yung texture nandun na. Tapos noon, magigisa ka ng bawang. Oh, sorry, time na, no? Sorry. So magigisa ka ng bawang and all that. Bawang, and then yung panlasa mo, toyo, coriander seeds, salt, pepper, etc. And atsuete oil. So, yun. Nagkaroon siya kumain siya ng kare-kare
All right.
without the shrimp and the peanuts.
All right. Thank you for such wonderful sharing, Chef. Anything else you would want to add for Team Himbabao? Nana? Okay. So with that, we move to the next group, which is Team Ubad. Casey?
Hello everyone! How are you all?
May ubad
Kamusta
din.
po ang lahat? Nakakain na po ba ang lahat ng agahan? Kami po ang Team Ubad at iprepresenta po namin sa inyo ang kalderetang ravioli or ravioli alla Filipina. So this dish is more than a creative reimagination of the Filipino caldereta as we all know. It is a story of culture, education, and nourishment. So by transforming a beloved Nueva Ecija or Novo Ecijano specialty into ravioli, we bridge cultural traditions, Italian craftsmanship, French technique, and Novo Ecijano heritage. It not only reflects Novo Ecijano heritage, but also reflects the mission of the College of Home Economics to elevate local flavors through innovation while honoring where we came from, our roots. The ravioli itself is made from sweet potato dough, embodying resilience and nourishment. Its filling highlights gabi or taro, puso ng saging, banana heart, mushrooms, chicken from the chicken caldereta, and most of all, a local delicacy, quesong puti. This offers layers of flavor, nutrition, and it is finished with a butter-mounted caldereta sauce that balances the richness of the dish with the earthy essence of fruit crops and vegetables. Beyond flavor, ano pa ba ang meron sa dish na ito? It also has remarkable health benefits. As we can see from the ravioli, it is colored yellow, and that yellowness comes from turmeric, an anti-inflammatory that supports immunity. It has puso ng saging. It not only adds starch and carbohydrates, it also has fiber. Take note that puso ng saging is rich in fiber and also aids in heart health. And then we have gabi. It provides resistant starch for digestive health and stable blood sugar. Sweet potato also contributes beta-carotene for eye health and antioxidants for wellness. So sa mga malalabo po yung mata dyan, pwedeng-pwede po sa inyo to because it has benefits for your health. In essence, this dish is not only a culinary expression, but also a celebration of nutrition, science, and cultural identity. It brings together the principles we learn in the College of Home Economics, sustainability, health, creativity, while proudly showcasing Novo Ecijano cuisine to a broader, more refined stage. In this stage, we not only represent Team Ubad, we not only represent College of Home Economics, we also represent our families who guided us to be where we are now, who guided us to make this recipe. And in this recipe, it is also guided by my lola, who passed down this recipe to me. And every single time I go to Nueva Ecija, ang tanong ko lagi, Nanay, magluluto ka ba ng kaldereta? Kasi po kaldereta ang kanyang specialty. Isa po siya sa naiiba sa Nueva Ecija kasi po yung kaldereta namin, hindi lang siya yung tomato na may green peas, meron gata. At siya ay nagpapalasa at nagbibring ng depth and flavor sa aming iprepresenta ngayon. Salamat.
All right. Thank you. Judges, very briefly, if you have any comments, questions?
Wow, that was a really beautiful pitch. Thank you. This idea of using nutrition science and then backing it up with your history and your aspirations. I think it all ties really well together. I've never had caldereta and ravioli before. So I think every single bite will be quite an experience. Really great pitch overall. Thank you.
No, I like the idea of bringing personal stories into something that could reflect the heritage, no, of a particular region or your community, but also kind of something that could be presented to others, no? So parang it's not just about fulfilling your personal taste, but also appealing, no, to a broader audience, no? I think so, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll reserve my comments later.
Okay.
I'll use up my time.
All right. Thank you so much, judges.
Okay.
We now move on to the next group, Team Pako, represented by Dara.
Hi, good morning everyone. So for our dish, we made kamote croquettes paired with kare-kare and the vegetables associated with it. So our croquettes are made from sweet potato, and we paired it with banana blossom in spiced vinegar dressing, pechay, roasted eggplant, and blanched sitaw. Our kare-kare was made traditionally with bagoong and the typical atsuete and everything, and yeah. So actually, we chose to focus more on the kamote, like using root crops in general, because earlier we were supposed to have ground pork along with our salad, but then we weren't able to procure it, and then we realized that that could be true for us in the future, and that sometimes there can be illnesses for swine and for the meat industry, and like many complications with the meat industry, that sometimes we would have to resort to using the crops we have and we can grow ourselves. And also, we focused on kamote since we realized that for some Filipinos, it is more accessible for them to be consuming or using root crops in their dishes. So in general, we use these vegetables because we'd also like to promote health in terms of increasing fiber intake that most Filipinos usually don't meet, and we also utilize kamote because it is one of the root crops that is quite palatable for all Filipinos. Like, they could use it in sweet desserts or in savory dishes like this. So, and it's also very filling. So if there is a lack of meat in the Philippines, or people who are growing kamote cannot access meat, they can have kare-kare this way.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dara. Short feedback from our judges. Dara?
No, kayo na. Yeah, ma'am.
Catherine, you go.
Yeah, malapit na po. So,
Okay, really great pitch. Thank you so much. I really like this idea of accessibility to more Filipinos. I am very sensitive to this notion of having adequate fiber intake because like millennials are getting colon cancer, apparently. Colon cancer is hitting people at a younger age. And yeah, we need to eat more fiber. It looks so good as well. So yeah, really great job overall. Thank you so much.
all right. Thank you so much, Team Pako. On to the last group, Team Lubi Lubi, represented by Yas. Lastly, you just might have to speak up a bit.
Yun po, good morning. So, here is our little palengke. So, everything on this table tells a story. Here we have our root crops. And ano bang meron sa palengke? May karinderya. At anong meron sa karinderya? Malaging may pansit. So, we might be thinking that, oh, di naman mukhang Pilipino tong pansit na to. But isn't that exactly what the Filipino family is? Ang pamilyang Pilipino ay marunong mag-adapt at marunong maglagay ng sarili nilang identity sa dishes na na gusto nilang kainin. For example, yung pansit, kahit may Chinese roots po siya, we learned to make it our own. So this is what we showed in our dish. We made our version of pansit molo, but we decided to make it dry with the sauce on the side. And we fried the noodles from kamote dough, a kamote-based dough, and the dumplings were made using ube. And between those layers, we have sayote and yakon. So this dish is very dear to me because all these ingredients are very accessible from where I'm from Cordillera. So yung kamote, we always use it in gatherings. Boiled siya palagi. At laging yun yung pinapaabot na snack or appetizer. And it's not that common na we see it fried. But at home, the only way to make me eat kamote is by frying it. Kaya naka-fry siya. And yung yakon, I've only tried it recently. And it's very, I just found out na medyo endangered root crop na pala siya. So I'm very proud na I was able to showcase it as well. That yakon and sayote here. Kaya I'm proud na we were able to incorporate it with our dish. And yung sayote as well shows resilience. Kasi at least where I'm from, kung saan mo hinagis yung sayote, tutubo at tutubo yan. And yun lang po.
Alright, thank you, Yas. Any words from our judges?
Yeah, I think it was very thoughtful, no? Na parang there's a lot of thought that went into it, especially incorporating again yung heritage, no, of a particular region. So parang na-embody siya dun sa pag-prepare, no, dun sa ingredients. Yung concern syempre ay dun sa malapit, sabi mo yung medyo rare na ingredient. So hopefully ay ma-revive or hindi siya parang ma-continue yung availability niya, no. So maybe that's something na paano pag nawala na yon. But it's good that it's something that you featured here, I guess, bago siya mawala.
It's such an eclectic piece, a lot of layers and threads in your story, both personal but also in a way national. It speaks to our culture. We were having a really lengthy discussion on where we came from, and I love that you ended with this idea of the sayote, like we thrive where we are planted, and that's what I think being Filipino is all about. Yes, where we could really like be flexible and adapt to whatever is in front of us, and that's why we're resilient. And I think it's a really great manifestation of everything you said. Thank you.
All right.
Sure. And this, wait. So imagine just one dish, but it basically encapsulates the history of Philippine cuisine. When I talk about what Philippine cuisine is, it's a sum total of our history. The noodle form from the Chinese by trade. They came here in the 10th, 11th century. Nandyan na. Tapos, sayote, and then the chayote came from Mexico during the Garion trade. Chayote ang tawag nila. And then again, paraman dumpling. Is that a natural color? That's ube. Natural. Huh? Walang food coloring. Wow, very deep purple, no? So again, that is basically what? We know it as indigenous, local. But then the form you made it into, it could be the ravioli, it could be the Chinese dumpling. So, ano yung feeling niya kasi? Chicken. So, yun na nga, parang dumpling nga, no? So, and then the yakon is very, very recently introduced, like the past 10 years from Japan. Is it? So, hindi mo alam? Well, it's di ba, ang tamis-tamis nung natural ano niya. Para bang kumain ka ng sugar cane without that fibrous thing. There is our history in one plate.
All right. Thank you so much to all our judges. With all presentations accounted for, the judges may now start evaluating the dishes in terms of their sensorial qualities. No? And as for our invited tasting audience, the tasting portions will be prepared and will be ready to be served to you in a short while. Okay? So, a simple mechanic para sa ating tasting judge, how you're going to choose which dish resonated with you. We'll be giving you No, we will lending you marbles. No. You have to return them to me. So we'll give you marbles, okay? And then, kung ano yung mapipili yung dish, just leave this to their at their table, okay?
You mean just one?
Yeah, just one. Each, the judges, no need for this one. Opo. Sa mga tasting audience po natin. Opo. For those, opo.
Choice Award.
Yes, Popular Choice Award po. Okay? So you're given one marble and you're only to choose one dish, okay? So kung ano yung mapipili niyo, iwan niyo yung marble sa table. Okay? And then we'll count those marbles after you've given all your votes. Okay? So, are your teams ready for the tasting portions? The tasting portions? Ay, kayo na po ang kakain nito. Apo. So you can start. So please stand by our tasting audience. Meantime, I'll just hand out your marbles na lang muna. Okay? Okay. So we'll just complete, we'll give them 5 minutes, no? Hindi natin sila pwedeng antayin ng sobrang tagal. But we'll be giving the team 5 minutes to complete their tasting portions. And whoever, meron ba ditong members ng participating groups? Wala? Okay, because we will be closing the doors now para hindi kayo, para hindi kayo abangan sa labas. Okay. The participants should not see where you will be putting your marbles. Okay? So dapat they will not have any idea of who is rooting for them. Okay. Rooting for them. Okay? So kung meron na kayong napili, you can now start putting those marbles dun sa table na gusto niyo. Okay? We guarantee this is now a safe space. Isa lang po, ma'am. So just choose one. I think kompleto na sila. Yeah. I asked kanina kung meron pang may kulang sa inyo. Which one? But they said they've already set up everything out. So you might want to just, baka may natira pa dong samples na lang. Meron pa. So just doon na lang. Doon na lang. Kasi we cannot wait for them to, medyo we're lagging on schedule na. Alright. Okay? Dapat wala na mga participants dito. Okay? Because we will be closing the door now. Yan, please. Paki-close na ng door. Sino pa bang mga participants dito? Wala na? Yes.
ng mga judges. Meron daw po nalagay din sa
I don't know. It should be with them. Who is holding scorecards? Okay. All right, sige. Tasting audience, you may now place the marble in a dish that really resonates with you. Okay? Salam. Okay. Please, wag kayo madala sa dami ng nilagay, ah. Basta makikita natin. Dean. Dean, you can have the message name. I take it everyone already had their fill of what our CHE students prepared for the community this morning. And yes, even for me, it was really hard to say which one is the best. No? Okay, but the end of the day, we really have to declare one winner. Okay? But as we await for the tabulation of scores, may we now turn to one of the icons of Filipino culinary heritage for his inspirational message. Okay. Again, let we just wait for the participants to come in. Come on, please. Come in. You need to hear the inspirational message from one of our judges. Napakinabangan yung table setting. Ito yung dessert. Okay. Please call them. Call them. Call everyone, please. Okay. How was it? How was the tasting? Did it leave you speechless? It is just so amazing how much talent our CHE students have right here. No? So this is just a start. Actually, no. Words have been buzzing earlier that we may continue doing this. Tama ba din? We may be. All right. Okay. And right. Opo. So please, all the contestants, participants, occupy the other side of the room, please. Okay. We're just going to culminate this program. Okay. So to give us some inspirational message, to everyone, to all food enthusiasts, to our young minds here, may now welcome again Chef Cloud Tayag to share to the group some inspirational message. Okay. Okay, please, pasok muna kayo.
Okay, now I have the explicit instruction to elongate, to lengthen, to prolong my talk. Kasi wala pa yung hapon tinatabulate pa daw. Okay. So wait, I'll just look at my note, my codico. Excuse me.
Yung iba nalipat na lang. Alright. Okay. Alright, everyone, let's hear it for Chef Cloud Tayag.
Okay. Where do I start? Okay, this is a general, you can say, my observations. So I will not mention anybody in particular. But, well, first of all, I would like to say that everybody is a winner. All the 5 teams. I will give A for effort. Talaga, for the audience. No, talaga. Sa totoo lang, very creative. Things that we haven't seen before. At the same time, but very creative with the use of, ang point ko dito, the use of local. Yun ang importante. kasi like talking about sustainability, environmental, the carbon imprint, and etc. Sino ba yung susuportan natin? Our local farmers? O yung inimport na Angus beef na, that has flown here like 10,000 kilometers away. At the same time, sino ba yung binabayaran mo doon? I mean, sinong kumikita doon? Yung traders at saka yung foreign farmers lang. So anyway, yung local. But all the looks and the taste, familiar. Di ba? Yun para sa akin ang Pinoy, that makes it Pinoy. It's not about whether it may look different because it looks foreign. I mean, it's plated like a foreign dish. But then, again, that is how you make Philippine cuisine or even like home cooking relevant by presenting it. Alam mo naman, nung umuso yung mga Instagram and all that, it has to be IG-worthy. So, kung ano-ano linalagay sa plato. Pero as a rule din, dapat yung lalagay nyo sa plato, lahat makakain. I hate di ba, maybe it's dated, yung linalagay yung parsley sa plate. Who eats parsley anyway? So, nobody. So, tapos ang pangit pa ng lasa. So, I would like to quote, I mean, basically, this speaks for all the dishes, for everything that you've witnessed today. I'm quoting Doreen Fernandez. Kilala nyo lahat? So, Doreen Fernandez. She doesn't need introduction. So, the thing is, so I open quote. Traditional ways are wonderful, but new ways, when applied with understanding and sensitivity, can create a dish anew without betraying tradition. So hence, new traditions, ako na to, are thus created in every generation. So kayo na yon. This is your time. Kami patapos na. So I'm the old generation. I may be known as like, you see, I mean, in a way like advocating for traditional Philippine cuisine. But then you have any cuisine in the world, well, just like Philippine cuisine, is a living thing. It keeps evolving. So with the introduction of new ingredients, new cooking techniques, and then once we adopt it, ADOPT, and then we make adaptations to suit our panlasa, our palates, then it becomes ours. A good example. Sino ba to? Nabanggit ko kanina yung pansit molo. So why do you know why is it called molo? Battery? Ano ka? So, okay, game. Tuloy-tuloy ba ako? Yeah. Oh. So, where do you want me to start? Kari-kari na lang. Tapos caldereta. These are all foreign, you can say, origins. But, then you want me to talk about it one by one? Yung ano na lang, yung kari-kari. Kari-kari sauce is peanut. Maybe as a tip, avoid using peanut butter kasi matamis yung ang labas niya. You use real peanuts. What is it? I mean, blender mo, pound mo, whatever. But ako, as a tip, hindi ko secret ito, pinagsasabi ko. I use the store-bought, meaning supermarket bought, spicy peanuts. Kasi meron na siyang konting, may ganun na pataksil na, saan galing yung anghang na yon? Tsaka yung flavored peanuts na yon, whether it's growers, planters, whatever locally is available, the thing is, meron yan MSG. Angat ka ng konti, malasa. Meaning, it's okay, what is a little MSG? Wag lang yung matamis na local peanut butter. It's full of sugar. Siguro sa 80% of the ingredient of that one is sugar. So, kaya manamis-namis yung kwan. Okay pa, manamis-namis, pero wag sana yung sumobra. So, do you know the origins of kare-kare? So, again, this is my role sa kwan. Bilhin nyo na lang yung libro. Nandun, mahaba lang masyado yung salita ko. Tapos yung molo. Why is it called molo? I mean, the ravioli, the wonton. It's basically, yung ube, kwan, medyo makapal yung dough. But yung original pansit molo ng Iloilo, it first appeared daw in the Molo district of Iloilo, sold by these Chinese vendors. Meaning, yung naglalako sa kalye, nung araw, nakadram. Tapos may ano na yon, apoy. Siguro, I can imagine during that time, firewood or charcoal. Tapos noon, yung molo na yon, ang pansit molo, is actually wonton wrap filling of ground pork and shrimp. So, that is the pansit molo. Why do they call it pansit molo? Wala naman palang pansit. Meaning, wala yung noodles. The wrapper itself is a pasta. Tandaan nyo, ang pasta doesn't only mean noodles. Like in Italian pasta, it includes spaghetti, linguine, fettuccine, lasagna, including the dough of the ravioli. Ano ba yung ibang ano nila? Tortellini. Those are pastas. So in the same way, yung wonton, ganon. Yung wonton wrapper, I'm saying. So, yun ang history nito. So, lahat yan, I guess, they're like somehow based from traditional dishes. So, yung bilo-bilo na savory. So, I was talking to Dr. Catherine Yang kanina about this book I'm writing about ube. So, in my research sa Bohol, the original ube, the way they ate ube was savory. Ginigisa parang gulay. May baboy, may hipon, mayroon daing, may danggit, may ganito. Always with gata and with gata. Kasi coconut milk country din sila. So, this is no, I mean for me, it is no different, but then it's very, very creative in the way they made a very savory bilo-bilo in the form of gnocchi ba yun? Ano yung kanya? So, which I don't like. I mean, basically, gnocchi kasi, so heavy. It's a starch over starch, I mean carb. Di ba? Potato. And the traditional German gnocchi would be mashed potato and flour. Ganun ba yun? To bind it. Tapos lulubog mo sa tubig. Di ba sa atin may palitaw? Oh, di ba? Ganun. So, rice flour naman yun. So, do I need to talk some more or next na? Next na. Yeah. So, again, did I somehow basically impart? Yeah, okay. More than my time.
All right. Thank you, Chef Lad. Let's give Chef Lad a round of applause. Yes, we have a few words from one of our judges also, Dr.
Just
Yang.
30 seconds from me. First of all, thank you very much. I have been running this for more than a decade, and this edition is the best one. Okay? Worldwide. For many reasons. One, it's a perfect example of people from different disciplines working together to achieve a common goal that's also delicious, yes? I also think that it's not just that you were working together, but you know your dean and the staff of the college were all really pushing you up. OICA, I don't know how you did this, but you mobilized how many colleges for my 3 weeks here? I wish I could stay longer, but I gotta teach and I get back. So that's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is such people like you really helps preventing me from spiraling into despair because of how grave the climate crisis is and how every single day there seems to be something, okay? How many of you always doom scroll on the internet? Me. How many have a little bit of anxiety? Me. Okay, so I think this is my message to you, especially as Gen Z. You know, we all have a lot of anxiety. We all have a lot of panic. This is very normal. If you are not concerned, something I think is wrong with you. But channel all of that negative, the news, all the anxiety, all the negative energy into something that you are passionate about so you can do something constructive and meaningful with it. Okay? So I really wish you the best. The culinary scene here is so, we're set if you are the future of Filipino cuisine. So thank you very much for all of your efforts, and I look forward to following you, for the rest of my life. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Yang. May we have a few words also from one of our judge, Ma'am Monica Santos.
Okay, so ako yung saling pusa na judge. Ako yung boses ng common person kasi hindi ako chef. Nakapagluto ako napilitan ako magluto nung nasa Amerika ako just for my own survival, but that was it. Oo, so talagang taga-kain lang ako, taga-appreciate. So I was very particular about the stories kasi I think that was the prompt for this competition. So I'm very impressed. I really like that ayoko mag-generalize, but I think UP students really, especially those trained in our programs, no, are trained to be critical thinkers kasi, no? So hindi lang tayo gumagawa ng bagay-bagay kasi maganda siya, kung hindi makahulugan siya, no? Hindi lang makahulugan, alam din natin na isang tradisyon sa ating universidad yung we fight for causes, no, yung ating activism, and it's also reflected in something so beautiful, no. So parang hindi lang sa kalye, no, kung hindi sa mga ganitong paraan, no, maaari din tayong maging aktivista. So maraming salamat. Hindi lang ako nandito bilang judge. I will put on my OICA hat to thank everyone who participated with this. No? Parang 2 linggo lang yata ang preparasyon namin para dito, or 2 or 3 weeks. So I'd like to thank yung OICA staff, the OICA, people from OICA, no? Specifically dito ba si Junie? Where's Junie? Junie Sanchez, no? Who's really overseeing the whole Diliman Dreams project. And then of course si Jazz, yung CHE leg ng Diliman Dreams, no? So she also helped make it possible. Of course, our live streaming team, no? And of course, at syempre, talagang si Dean Shirley at ang team ng CHE, no? Si Prof. Rowena, Prof. Kitty, no? So plug lang, meron ding exhibit, no, sa Friday na ilo-launch, Climate Change Couture, also part of Diliman Dreams. I just want to thank Dean Shirley for saying yes. Gumaan yung pakiramdam ko nung sinabi niyang papayag siya na ma-incorporate, no, dito sa Culture Bears program component ng CHE yung aming future feasts ni Dr. Catherine Sariang. So thank you so much to the students. Grabe ang effort. Gumising ako kanina, sabi ko, oh God, ano kaya yung kakainin ko today? Sabi ko, magdadala ba ako ng cleansing tea, ng Hindi kailangan kasi masarap lahat, no? Makakain lahat. I look forward to eating this in the restaurants of the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Santos. No, so at this point, I already have the results. Whether it's for the special award or the main competition itself, it's really very interesting, no? But before we announce the winners, may I just call on our beloved Dean to give her closing remarks, no? Ibibitin ko muna kayo ng konti, okay? Suspense. Dean?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Nano. My heart is full of gladness and pride because this is the first time that we conducted such type of competition, and friendly competition because we mixed the participants. So I would like to thank first our judges, of course, Dr. Catherine Sarah Young, Professor Monica Santos, our OICA director, and of course, our celebrity chef, Chef Cloud Tayag. Hindi daw siya chef, kusinero daw siya. Pero isa siya sa institution dito sa Pilipinas. Of course, I'd like to thank the OICA team of Director Santos and the live streaming team. TVUP ba sila? Oh my God, okay. Ang galing. Parang TVUP ang feeling ko. Of course, my team. Dalawang teams ko dito. I'd like to start with future feast coordinators, in no particular order. Sir Adrian Basilio, Chef Nikki Eliazar, Dr. Cecil Bayaga, Dr. Rowena Sanchez, Assistant Professor Justine Trinidad, Assistant Professor Christine Caragay. Special thanks to Dr. Jennifer Loverio, Miss Rona Tamayo, and Nika Razon of Tea Room. Sir Willie Kiambao, naharas siya ng husto sa mga gamit, no? Mga hiram sa gamit. Our student council, headed by Aljan Villaram. At kasama sa team niya yung Sigla newsletter. Gusto kong pasalamatan din si Assistant Professor Daniel Lucas para sa pagpo-post, no? Nakiusap kami na i-post ito sa ating website. Siyempre, ang culture bearer in residence team ko, again, Dr. Cecil Bayaga, Assistant Professor Lilibeth Bailosis, who's not here right now, Dels Dolete, Tin Lumbre, Patrick Norial, Bernard Brosas, Jalo Aningat, at si Bern, okay, of ORP. I think baka maging trend na ito tuwing anniversary celebration ng College of Home Economics. Hindi na po ako magiging dean at that time, but I hope that this will continue. I just created something that I think it would meld the community together, no? So yun na gusto kong legacy na maiwan dito, bukod sa pagpapagawa, pagpaparenovate nitong mga laboratories natin. At for the information of everyone, last September 4, the President signed 150 million funding for the renovation of this place. So, i-savor nyo na yung itsura nito, 1961 pa kasi. And then, we'll have 100 million sa likod na 2 buildings. I hope that next time we'll have a bigger place. Hindi pa naman ako magre-retire, but I will be, baka maging judge. Maging judge ako kasi food tech naman ako, and my specialization is on sensory evaluation. Okay. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone again from the bottom of my heart. Maraming salamat. Itong last ko, 5 months to go, lahat ng mga hawak ko ay napakabigat. Like, I also have EDCOM 2 project that will do intervention programs so technical working group for nutrition and nutritional needs will be going to Basilan, Isabela, Camsur, Laguna, and Pangasinan for parents for the first 1,000 days, children, and mga wasted, stunted na children from grades 1 to 3, mga parents nila. And then the other one, medyo mabigat din, the ugnayan sa pamayanan, na-adapt namin po ang mga taga-Barangay UP Campus, solo parents, people with disability, senior citizens, kababaihan, samahan ng kababaihan. So we have been creating livelihood programs for them for 2 years already. This is the 3rd year. And Chef will make a public demo for them para sa creation naman ng catering nila, livelihood for catering. We have finished yung accessories making and hydroponics garden and weaving of baskets using cloths, used clothing, and so sustainability. and and also used clothing using for the patchwork na tote bags. So they were the Gawad Chancellor para sa gawaing pangkomunidad awardee. Kaya natutuwa ako. So this will be my last project for them for 3 years. Sila po ang aming inadapt. So this one, it's very, very close to my heart. When I first saw the pictures na nag-ano sila together, they were doing recipe testing. Sabi ko, OA, pero I was teary-eyed talaga. And I didn't realize that yung palang pinaglagyan ko nung message ko, nandun sila lahat. Akala ko may yung isa pang group chat namin. So last ko na, that was from medyo na-touch ako. Looking at you, habang magkakasama kayo, you didn't know each other before, no, di ba? Ngayon lang hindi pa sila nag-gel actually, but they were able to come up with talagang superb recipes. That sabi ko, wala akong pipiliin na lahat sila winner sa akin. So maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
All right. So before we go to the announcement of winners, may we just present the certificate of appreciation to our judges. Do you have it to that? Dean Shirley, can you please join me for the presentation of certificates? Okay. Yes. All the participants, the student participants are given their respective certificate of participation. No? So lahat kayo ay makakatanggap ng certificate. No? Pwede niyong ipa-frame yan. Okay, but for the judges, can I borrow one? So just, all right. So University of the Philippines, Diliman College of Home Economics, Certificate of Appreciation. This certificate is proudly presented to our judges for generously sharing their time, talent, and expertise as a judge during the cooking competition featuring CHE student talents as part of the Culture Bearers in Residence program in partnership with the UPD Office for Initiatives in Culture and the Arts, entitled Rooted Resilience, Future Feast of Filipino Flavors, held on September 8, 2025 at the College of Home Economics, University of the Philippines, Diliman. Your presence and support greatly contributed to the success of this festive event, undersigned by our Dean, Shirley Guevara. So may I ask the three judges to please join us for certificate of appreciation. Thank you very much.
Mo na lang isa-isa. Kasi inunahan ko na.
Okay.
Pipirmahan mo.
Sige. Okay, sige. Do we need to get that? Okay na, no? All right. Sige. So we've all come to this moment that we are waiting for. So first up, we will be awarding the special award. And may I call on representatives from CHE Student Council. Si Yan, who's by the way the CHE chair now. So they'll be the one to give the award. Actually, yung cash manggagaling sa kanila. Okay? Galante naman, grabe. Wala ba sa amin? Okay. All right. So who do you think is the most popular dish? You have any idea? Sino? Okay. For this year's Popular Choice Award, this award goes to Team...
Ilang marbles na?
Okay. This team garnered 15 votes. So half, no? Okay, sige. Top 2 na lang. Okay? So top 2 na lang. So the winner has 15 marbles. The second has 12. 12. Okay, it was close, no? So who do you think this team is? So the Popular Choice Award for 2025 Rooted Resilience Cooking Competition goes to Team Labong. Team Labong, may I ask for a representative to receive the award? Team Labong. Okay.
Gabi. Named after Gabi.
Okay.
Pa-picture tayo. Pa-picture tayo.
Picture? Picture? Yeah, where are your
Ay,
teammates?
teammates! Oh my God, come here. Sorry.
Hawakan niyo yung mic, kunwari.
Ay. Ay, sorry ako sa Seremonya lang.
Okay. So the second popular dish or team is Team Pako. Okay. They had the kare-kare dish. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So we've come down to our last set of awards. Okay. Are you petrified? Are you nervous? Okay. This is really quite interesting, no? Since this is the first time that we did this competition, the results were really equally interesting as well. Okay. Basta, malalaman nyo na lang. So, the teams to receive consolation prizes, may we call on teams Himbabao and Team Lubi Lubi. Okay? All right. Congratulations to both teams. Again, in the words of Chef Cloud, no, lahat kayo winners talaga. But we just have to pick one. Okay. Okay. For the next winner, like I said, very interesting yung results na. Next winner is from Team Labong. Team Labong. Please come up. Come up here, Team Labong. Team Labong. Right? Okay. We'll make that clear later. Right? All right, thank you, and congratulations. All right. All right. So we've come down to the last two teams, no? Like I said, this is really very interesting. Okay. Because for the first time in the history of CHE, we did this competition. And for the first time, our winner are both Team Pako and Team Obad. So they were tied. First place is tied. It's a tie. Tied for first place, Team Pako and Team Ubad. Tied. You're tied at first place. Can you please come
Okay?
Sige.
All right. Thank you very much to our champions. Again, we don't know what to do kasi hindi namin expect talaga na two teams came out or emerged as winners. No, the judges, we left it to the wisdom of our judges. No, and like I said, it is what it is. Nahirapan sila mag-judge. So dahil nahirapan sila, dalawa ang nanalo.
Okay, thank you very much.
And so with that, we conclude today's Rooted Resilience Future Feast of Filipino Flavors. To our participants, our judges, organizers, and guests, thank you for making this celebration of food, culture, and resilience truly meaningful. Remember that yung tagline natin, no? This teaches us a lot about resilience, no? That when the storm passes, our roots would always remain. Okay? This has been your host, Sir Adrian, wishing you all a wonderful day.